Fall is officially here, and so is a brand new Round 2 Wrestling podcast for you, the fan, to enjoy. Thank you for tuning in and joining me, SlimmDa KID, here on the 1st of October, 2024. Round 2 Wrestling is your number one news source for everything pro wrestling related. We have it broken down into 3 rounds this week. Round 1, the pro wrestling rumor mill. This could be made up. This could have a grain of truth to it. It's the rumor mill, so nothing is solid, but it is interesting to think about nonetheless. Move on to round 2, pro wrestling news. This is confirmed news from accredited news sources and writers, brought to you by me, SlimmDa KID, Spreaker.com, and YouTube. We will conclude this week's brand new Round 2 Wrestling with Round 3 title matches. I, SlimmDa KID, have done the homework for you, the fan, and have the results from every single title match that took place this week or weekend for you to hear firsthand. However, this is the beginning of Round 2 Wrestling, so let's put our ear to the scanner and listen to the most recent gossip floating around in the world. This is Round 1, the Pro Wrestling Rumor Mill. WrestleTix revealed tickets are selling well for the return of Saturday night's main event on December 14th in New York, as it was nearly sold out after the first weekend. Just over 800 tickets remain for this event. Hot Ones host Sean Evans told Bloomberg that they've been trying to get Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on the show for years. The only response they've ever gotten was a request to use grilled salmon strips instead of the show's signature chicken wings. AJ Styles' WWE contract is set to expire either late this year or early next year, quote-unquote, per Fightful Select. It's not known if WWE has approached him to negotiate a new deal or extension, or what Styles' plans are. Following recent speculation about an Alexa Bliss return, PW Insider Elite reports Bliss isn't scheduled for a WWE comeback anytime soon. According to Fightful Select, Saraya has re-signed with AEW on a 1-year contract that runs through September 2025. WrestleVotes Radio mentioned that the overall look and presentation of NXT will undergo significant changes for the brand's move to the CW network. This might include changes to the color scheme and logo. Jeff Hardy told the Battleground podcast that he does indeed intend to bring back the Willow character in TNA, and a new mask is being made right now. PW Insider says that rumors of Kevin Dunn producing something for Vince McMahon that would act as a response to the Netflix documentary are quote-unquote absolutely incorrect. Enough of the rumor mill. That is the end of round 1. Let's talk about something that is confirmed and a bit more real. This is round 2, pro wrestling news. Former NHL enforcer and fan favorite to appear at Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling debut.
Oh my God!
On Saturday, an NHL legend was announced for the relaunch of the Canadian-based promotion led by former TNA wrestling president Scott D'Amore. Legendary NHL enforcer Darren McCarty will be appearing at the Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling Forged in Excellence 2-night event scheduled for October 19th and 20th at St. Clair College in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. McCarty is a 4-time Stanley Cup champion with the Detroit Red Wings and a home state favorite. Hurricane Helene wreaks havoc on pro wrestling scheduling and venues.
It's fucking stupid.
The aftermath of Hurricane Helene continues. In addition to TNA's Joe Hendry being pulled from the House of Glory Believe in the Glory pay-per-view and TNA rescheduling their back-to-back Impact tapings in Spartanburg, another change has been forced due to the tropical storm/hurricane. Major League Wrestling, MLW, has announced that their MLW Slaughterhouse event in St. Petersburg, Florida, has been canceled. All ticket holders will receive a full refund. Please contact the MLW website for more information. Update on AEW lawsuit involving former announcer Kevin Kelly.
You what?
Brandon Thurston of WrestleNomics is reporting that the judge residing over this said case has approved the sealing of talent contracts, which are submitted as exhibits, and the redactions in their complaint that reference their contracts. Thurston went on to write, "It would have otherwise been the first time any AEW talent contracts were made public," quote unquote. AEW released the following statement a few days ago regarding the lawsuit. Quote, "AEW does not comment on pending litigation." End quote. We here at Round 2 Wrestling will give you updates on this lawsuit as information is made public. Former AEW World Champion joins the cast of Happy Gilmore 2.
You what?
The former world champion in question is none other than MJF Maxwell Jacob Friedman. PWInsider.com is reporting that the AEW star has signed on to join the cast of Adam Sandler's highly anticipated sequel to his wildly popular 1990s film, Happy Gilmore. MJF joins the cast of Happy Gilmore 2, which will feature Adam Sandler, as well as others from the first movie, including Julie Brown and Christopher McDonald. NFL star and tight end Travis Kelce of the Kansas City Chiefs and music star and frequent guest star in WWE Bad Bunny are also expected to appear in the highly anticipated sequel. Independent wrestling owner/producer arrested on fraud charges, outed as a registered sex offender.
That's fucking stupid.
The pro wrestling world is supposed to be a safe place for everyone involved, even though there are natural risks involved with getting into the actual ring. On September 28th, 2024, Black Girls Wrestle advertised its The Blackout event, featuring Maya World, Jada Stone, Kayla Capri, and more. The promoter claimed to have created the company to build a brand for his 3 daughters. However, the event turned out to be a scam. The promoter sold tickets, had talent save the date, and then blocked several wrestlers a month prior without further communication. According to Fightful's Sean Ross Sapp, the owner, one Brian Datrill Tanner, is currently in jail and has been charged with sexual assault involving a victim aged 16 or 17. He is also a registered sex offender. No word on whether or not refunds or any other sort of legal action on the scam and fraud aspect of this has been announced, but we here at Round 2 Wrestling will keep you updated on this particular story as updates are released. Football and pro wrestling continue ongoing love affair.
Oh my God!
WWE's Seth Rollins made news last week after he appeared at the Indianapolis Colts-Chicago Bears game sporting a Caleb Williams jersey before getting thrown from the stands by former Colts wide receiver T.Y. Hilton. This past weekend, Rollins again appeared in the world of professional football, this time as a special guest on Sunday Night Football. Another WWE superstar stepped onto the gridiron this past weekend, this time at the collegiate level. The Celtic warrior Sheamus was in South Bend, Indiana to motivate Notre Dame as they clashed with the Louisville Cardinals. Sheamus must have brought the luck of the Irish with him as well as his fiery attitude. Notre Dame sure was feeling a fight night as they handled Louisville and won the game 31-24. That draws to a conclusion round 2 and pro wrestling news. Without any further hesitation, we're going to move right into round 3 title matches. However, warning, this next segment may contain spoilers for your favorite promotions and pay-per-views, including results from AEW, Ring of Honor, WWE, NXT, TNA, NWA, MLW, DEFY, Progress, AAA, CMLL, New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Japan Pro Wrestling, Pro Wrestling Noah, Stardom, RevPro, etc., etc. Here we go. NXT's Women's North American Champion Kelani Jordan defeated Ren Sinclair to retain the NXT Women's North American Championship. AEW World Tag Team Champions the Young Bucks defeated Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher to retain the AEW World Tag Team titles. AEW Women's World Champion Mariah May defeated Yuka Sakazaki to retain the AEW Women's World Championship. AEW FTW Champion Hook defeated Roderick Strong to retain the FTW Championship. The FTW Championship was officially retired at the end of this match. AEW TNT Champion Jack Perry defeated Minoru Suzuki to retain the AEW TNT Championship. AEW World Trios Champions Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, and Pac defeated Private Party and Commander to retain the AEW World Trios Championships. Ring of Honor Pure Champion Lee Moriarty defeated Preston Vance to retain the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. CMLL Women's Occidental Champion Luvaya defeated Valkyra to retain the CMLL Women's Occidental Championship. CMLL National Heavyweight Champion Star Black defeated Galero to retain the CMLL National Heavyweight Championship. MLW Women's World Featherweight Champion Janai Kai defeated Delmi Exo by referee decision. Janai Kai retains the MLW Women's Featherweight Championship. CMLL World Little Stars Champion Ultimo Dragcito defeated Petharito to retain the CMLL World Little Stars Championship. Los Infernales defeated CMLL World Trios Champions Mascara Dorada, Neon, and Star Jr. to become the new CMLL World Trios Champions. CMLL National Tag Team Champions Los Depresores defeated Los Villanos to retain the CMLL National Tag Team titles. Sanely defeated CMLL National Women's Champion Queen Isis to become the new CMLL National Women's Champion. CMLL World Middleweight Champion Templario defeated Volador Jr. to retain the CMLL World Middleweight Championship. CMLL World Historic Light Heavyweight Champion Atlantis Jr. defeated Sobernero Jr. to retain the CMLL World Historic Light Heavyweight Championship. Rayo Metallico defeated CMLL National Lightweight Champion Future to become the new CMLL National Lightweight Champion. Never Openweight 6-Man Tag Team Champions Hiroshi Tanahashi, Toru Yano, and Bolton Oleg defeated House of Torture to retain the Never Openweight 6-Man Tag Team titles. IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion Doki defeated Yoshinobu Kanemaru to retain the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Shingo Takagi defeated Never Openweight Champion Hanair to become the new Never Openweight Champion. IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion David Finlay defeated Yoshihashi to retain the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Tetsuya Naito defeated Great Okan to retain the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. That is the end of round 3, and that is the end of this brand new Round 2 Wrestling podcast. I am your host, SlimmDa KID, and I personally want to thank you for tuning into this brand new podcast. Be sure to tune in next week as I bring you more news, more rumors, and more results from the world of professional wrestling.